Good afternoon, judges. My name is Thomas, and I'm from IPMT, the interdisciplinary program of management and technologies. So today I'm going to talk to you about AI hallucinations. So, in order to understand what AI hallucination is, first thing, we need to understand what AI actually are. So, nowadays, for example, ChatGPT, Gemini, all those web-based AI that we utilize every day, they're actually called large language models, which is aka LLM. So what LLM actually do is that it collects a massive amount of data and then generate so-called artificial neural networks to help it generate the requested data that people wanted to generate. So you may ask, like, Thomas, okay, I understand what AI are now, but what is AI hallucinations? So we say that AI is like an interpreter from human to machines. It translates our human languages to machines' languages. But this interpreter sometimes can be susceptible or uncertain. Like if you ask it about certain historical questions in like early models of ChatGPT, it may give you a tons of stories that is obviously deviated from what facts is, or even its own contextual logic. So whenever this happens, we call it AI hallucinations. When it confidentially tells you that it's something that's absolutely wrong. So why does this happen, you may ask? Okay, let me tell you. So first, we just say that AI created artificial scenario algorithm based on a big amount of data. While the network parts remain black boxes for most of the time, even for the AI engineers sometimes, the data parts have some known reasons that we know that if we have some input data that is not adaptable, then it will outcomes from hallucinations. So what that data exactly is. Okay, so for example, misinformations and false inputs or even uncertain input requests that AI can understand can all lead to AI hallucinations in some certain situations. So, moreover, there's chances like if you use some not suitable models to generate your outcomes, the outcomes is going to be false outcomes because the model is not suitable for the certain scenarios. And alright, so you can ask me like, okay, Thomas, you said that if we use false information to generate the models, it's going to tell you the false outcomes. But what if we use all correct, all reliable information to generate outcomes? Well, there's a situation that your questions might not be covered in that database. So that AI, he wants to tell you the truth, but he don't know the truth. So the only thing he can do is he will do a false reasoning based on false data. So, okay, so now we know that AI hallucinations is basically AI lying to you confidentially, like telling you, oh, this is true, but this is actually not. But what is that? This just happens sometimes, you know? It's probably just possibilities. Why is it so bad? So if people don't have the ability to tell whether the sense is correct or incorrect from the bunch of data LLM generated, then they may generate content, for example, essays, stories, or even news, by the false output from the LLMs, and then there's going to be more false data being posted online. And nowadays, web-based AI usually eats web's contents for their generating data. Then it's going to be a fatal vicious cycles because we generate false contents by what AI captured it, which is false, and then AI eat the false contents again. So the false content inside the database is growing. Then the percentage of AI hallucinations from happening going to be even bigger. So what can we do from preventing this? The first, of course, the most important, always fact check. Always fact check what it tells you. Don't just put the whole paragraph in it and then think that, oh, AI is trustful. They are even smarter than me. And then improving the models, which makes AIs knows the better reasoning methods so that even you didn't request for quite certain questions, they will know that, oh, probably you want to ask for this or that. but not just I'm going to mix it up. And the last one is use a precise and detailed input prompt so that it knows what your question exactly is. Okay, that's all today I have. Hope you learned something from me. Thank you.
Oh, hands up. Okay, right. Thank you.
Thank you.
有要问问题吗？
有时间到了吗？
他的5分钟的时间。可以问问题。那我之前没有问到。对，刚刚那没关系，我们还是有看。
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Yes.
Why did you specify I?
Oh, it's just some design. Yeah, because I think like, it's kind of boring if we just put it all black or all green. So since like I like an I word because I also present ourselves if we say I. But we nowadays AI becomes like more close to people. And then sometimes you cannot even tell whether it is a real person talking to you or just some AIs telling you something that is already prepared. So I put an I over there to make it look like a person, but it's actually not.
Did you study this thing, or you're doing a sort of independent study?
I'm in IPMT and my specialty is management and CS. So I don't have a professors in CS actually, but I have interest in this kind of project. So I study open resources. There's like videos from IBM who talking about all these things, and more creators online actually notice about this because they first tried to use AI for support of their works. Like for example, YouTube creators, they explain facts or like new knowledges from throughout the internet. But when they try to use AI to support their work, they find like actually many things AI support provide them are actually incorrect. After they fact check with the real specialties, humans. So then even find out that if this situation keep becoming worse, then the AI will become soon by so-called AI slop. That we also call that AI garbage. So in the end, it will generate stuff from AI garbage, which will become garbage. So it's going to be, like I said, a vicious circle if we didn't notice that AI is lying to you, but just take it granted and use it for even like essays or stuff.
Right. Okay. Great. Thank you.
Thank you.